Hey my people, how you guys doing? So it's your girl Nikki. I've been in the UK for the past 5 days, so today's my last day here, and it's been a very wonderful experience. I've had a very beautiful experience for real, from the locals, from from the tourists, from the hotel staff members, from everyone around. It's been a very wonderful experience for me, the good, the bad, the ugly. So, but overall, it's been wonderful. So the hotel I stayed in, it's a very beautiful hotel though. It's in central London and they have everything. It's a very big hotel, a very luxurious hotel like that. Hotel with class. So it's on the high side, but it's okay. Location 100% because it's at the center. It's very close to London Eye. Um, it's on the Westminster Bridge. And the Westminster Bridge, the view from here, you can actually see London Eye. So it's a very beautiful hotel, very beautiful, and it has like over 1,000 rooms. Over 1,000 rooms. We have like 8 lifts. There's escalator. There's everything. So it's a very big hotel, very big hotel. So and it's a very tourist attraction hotel because what's that sound? Because people keep coming, from different walks of life and they always lodge here. So we have a lot of people from here, people of color, people of, from different places all over the world. So you meet people here. So overall, it's been wonderful. It's been an amazing experience for me and me being here. I've visited a lot of places. Like I said, I was at the Buckingham Palace. I was at the London Eye. I was at the Parliament. I went to Peckham. I visited a lot of places. A lot of places. I did the tube underground. That was train. I did bus. I did boats. The transportation system is actually a very good one for me. I give it to them. Buses are very cheap. If you are going to a place that's within 1 hour, it's just one pound. So the bus are very cheap and the trains. So I think I took like 4 trains and for different routes. And for everything, I when I check my account, it was just $8, $8 60 cent or something, which is around maybe £5 or something. So it's still okay. It's still very okay because the distance of my routes, it's like maybe 35 minutes each or something. Yeah, 35 for 40 minutes each distance. So it's still fine. It's still okay. And the boat too, it's not bad. So you have options, you have varieties you can choose from. You can choose from anything you want to do. Depends on the time you have in your hands. Maybe you're rushing, you just need to get there fast or real quick. So you don't want to be waiting for bus or you don't want to go to the stress of going to the tube and all that. So you can actually call Uber, you can actually call boats, you can actually call black taxi. So they have a whole lot. So it's a good one. So go back to the hotel. Let's do the review of the hotel. So the location is 100%. I give it to them because it's at the center. It's by the roadside. It attracts people. Even if you don't know where to lodge in and you're just passing by, it's definitely the building itself is very beautiful. The aesthetics is beautiful. The inside, oh my God, the color combination, everything is just top notch. You will love it. You will definitely love it. So I love it. The aesthetics, I give it 100%. The location, I give it 100% because it's actually where it should be. When you stay here, like the way I navigate my way within the UK in this past 5 days, it's as if I have been living here for years because it's very easy for me to navigate. Sometimes I just walk out of my hotel and just say, okay, let me just walk and see what they have around, the amenities and proximity to tourist areas, tourist attractions. It's very, very close to most tourist attractions. So it's very, very, very close. So the location is number one. It's number one. Aesthetics, number one. Number one. Then the food. Mm, the food is, it's not bad. It's not bad. I love it, but I enjoyed outside food more because I explore with the food too. I really, I like food. When I come on vacation, number one thing for me is to explore the area because I'm not just a traveler. I don't just travel. I explore. I tour. So because I really want to say good thing about where I visit. I don't just visit and stay in a spot. I'm not that kind of a girl. When I travel, I explore. I see things, I go out and I relax too. So I enjoy myself, I explore, I tour, I try as many things as possible. So on this trip, I explored. I really did. I was at the London Bridge, I was at the market, I did a lot. Oxford Street, the popular Oxford Street, I was there. So I visited Danish restaurants, the Nigerian restaurants. I visited Peckham. There's one place they call Amala Peckham. I was there. So I explored. So that's number one for me. I always explore. So it's very central. The hotel is very, very central. It's very central. Though a little bit far from those side, Oxford is just like maybe 18 or 20 minutes drive, which is not bad. And the Peckham too, like around that time, which is not bad. So it's not bad. It's the location is okay. Aesthetics is good. The food I prefer outside food, like I said, to the food right here. So yeah. Then the size I already said. So about the size, they have like over 1,000 rooms. Yes, over 1,000 rooms. So it's a very, very big hotel. In fact, since I've been traveling, this is the biggest hotel I've ever stayed. Take it. This is the biggest hotel I've ever stayed in terms of size. Yeah, except when I went to resorts. Resorts is always like that. So except resorts. So I've been to resort like different resorts. So except for resorts, but for the hotel, when I stay in a hotel, I think this is the biggest hotel I've ever stayed on my trips. So it's big. So now juxtapose the size with the amenities. That's where I don't want it. So let's talk about the good thing first. I've talked about the location. That's good for me. This is my personal experience, okay? My personal experience. So everybody with his or her own opinion. You might get here and find something else. But my own experience here, my own personal experience is what I'm sharing. This thing based on my own personal experience. So location number one for me. Aesthetics, I love it. The rooms, the color combination, everything. It's very beautiful. So it's very, very beautiful. Take it from me. It's very beautiful. Then the food, like I said, it's not bad. I'm a foodie. I love food. And I love good food, not just food. I love good food. So comparing the food they have here to food I had outside, I think I prefer outside food to here. Take it from me. So, but the way they present the presentation, it's another thing on its own. The presentation is lovely. You will love it. When you see it, you will fall in love. You will feel like devouring it. So it's good, but not that. So, and the amenities compared to the size, it's nothing to write home about that. Because now I'm a pool girl. I love water. I love soaking myself after a long day. I love going to the pool, soak myself there for as long as I want. I might come back to my hotel like evening around 5 p.m. and I stay in the pool for 2 good hours. I'm that girl. So I love staying in the pool. But here, you have to schedule the time you go to the pool because for the whole hotel, they have only one pool. They have only one pool. At least for this kind of hotel, as big as it is, I expect them to have like maybe rooftop pool. They have pool, maybe at least two. At least two. They have only one pool, so you have to schedule your time. Throughout my stay in the hotel, I had only access once to the pool, which is very bad. Which is very, very bad. So, and that once they will time you. You have to call ahead, you have to book, you have to make reservation. I had to call and I was given 30 minutes. Who does that? So 30 minutes out of my stay in this hotel, and that 30 minutes I got there, definitely you sign in when you get in to know that you're on time. So that's one side that I don't really like. They should make room for more. And one of the reasons why I booked this hotel online was because of the pool. I don't like hotel where there's no pool because that's my own therapy. So I don't like hotel where there's no pool. So when I was looking for a pool, I actually wanted to book real. But I was just looking for different hotels with pool, and that is in central London. So I think this grabbed my attention based on the location. So I opted in for this, hoping that I'll have if I had read review about the apportioning of the pool, like the timing of the pool and all that, I wouldn't have considered this hotel. But in all, it's okay. I had a great stay, but I had just that's my own side. I don't really like that. So they should provide more opportunity for people to visit the pool or create more pools, to accommodate the number of the guests they are having because it's a very big hotel, like I said. So that about that. Then another thing that I noticed is entertainment. Now I have the TV here. Although you can connect your phone, you can cast your phone to the TV to watch whatever you want to watch, but why casting you might not be able to do some things on your phone, you be incapacitated, you be forced to just remain on your phone because you are watching stuff on your phone, you cast it to the TV. So the little things you can do on your phone during that time. So I don't really like casting. So and that's the only major thing. The movies they have here, they are not really new movies like that. Oh, I've stayed in hotel that they have streaming platform like YouTube, at least YouTube. You can watch whatever you want to watch on YouTube. It doesn't necessarily need that you watch movies. You can actually listen to music. Like me, I'm a music person. I can actually put music and just be doing my stuff and doing other things. Just put the music on low, very, very low volume, and you keep doing some other things. You know, or you want to do your prayer, you want to listen to soul lifting music, gospel music, or something. You can just put it there, reduce the volume, and keep doing some other things. And if it's a movie too, after a long day outside, you can actually relax on your bed and watch a very good movie. So you won't be put in a box whereby you are not free to explore, to do some other things that you want to do except the movies they have here. you know. So I don't really do the TV stuff. Thank God I brought my books. I had a lot of books. So if I'm being, bored, I that's the only resolution I have. So I open my book and read. Then I talk to my family and friends and chat with them on the phone and all that. So I didn't really feel that's what saved me from the entertainment part. So then the hotel too. I expect them to be having like shows. It's a big hotel. They have like shows, maybe evening shows. I've been to hotel that whereby in the evening, they gather together. If you're interested, it's not compulsory. They just gather together and do some stuff in the evening, like live band and all that. It's part of it. You have to. You don't just stay in your room, or just if you don't go outside, there's nothing to look out for. If there's some, you should be there should be something to yearn for, something to look out for. Like, okay, oh, my hotel is having this thing in this evening. You have the itinerary, you have the programs and all that. You say, okay, this evening they're having so show, they're having this and that. If you're interested, you join them, you go there and watch something, just to relax. So that's that. Then the drinks. Hmm. I show you the size of the bottle they are using here. I don't know, but maybe it's general in the UK. I don't know. This is my first time in London, so I don't know if it's general. The bottle is like this. It's very small. Old bottles that we used back in the day for that particular brand. It's very small, and as small as this is £5. £5. If I came from the US, so the when we buy a can is around $1 or $1.50, and that can the quantity of that can I think is 12 ounces or something. This one I think is 8 ounces or something, but it's the can is even bigger than this. We buy $1.50, and this one £5, even £5 and some pence. if I convert it to dollars, it would be like $8 something. So, and it's very, very tiny. So why? I bought some pina colada because I'm a pina colada girl. I bought a pina colada. Number one, the taste is out of this. I don't like it compared to other ones I've taken in Caribbean and all that. So the pina colada, it doesn't taste like my own pina colada that I'm used to. You know, the pina colada is slushy, is, you know, it's like that, like that. This one is just watery, like a water, and you know. So it's creamy though, but it's not like that's, you know, that's icy feelings that you have that it's, you know, I don't really feel it. I just drank it anyway. It's okay. So, and the price, the pina colada that I bought is just one cup, one glass, and the bottle of the soft drink that I bought both 20, is it 32? Yeah, 32 pounds. That's outrageous. So things are on the high side. Yeah, I know. Then another thing I want to talk about the hotel is the class. Yes, they have this kind of class. I know UK is known for sophistication. There's no doubt about that. When you think UK, think sophistication. Think UK, think beauty. So they go hand in hand. Yeah, I know that for sure. But for things to be extra pricey and you don't get value for it, no. I love spending money. I love comfort. I pay money for comfort, you know. But when I'm paying for something, I love to get value for what I paid for, value for my money. If I get value for my money, I can overspend. Everybody around me knows that. I can overspend when I get value for my money. But when I spend money and I don't get value for it, sometimes it's crazy, you know. So as I was saying, they have class. And the class I'm talking about is you know, I think they have package of breakfast for £25 per day. So when I was booking online, I didn't get it because they said there's one for £25 per day and there's another one for 55 £25 for breakfast per day. And there's another one like £55 per day. But they just listed the what it comes with the package. But I didn't get. I said, okay, let me just go. When I get here, I called, but I didn't get the answer that I wanted. So I said, okay, let me just go. When I get there, I'll figure out what is going on. Do you understand? So when I got here, the first thing I asked about is the breakfast and all that. So they confirmed the £25. Like, okay, the £25 is for breakfast per day. But there's this thing they call executive lounge. And so if you want to do the executive lounge, it comes with breakfast. And they said it comes with afternoon tea, then it comes with drinks and cannabis. So those ones goes like in the morning you go for breakfast between what time? Between 6:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. And in the afternoon for afternoon tea you go for 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And in the evening for the drinks you go for 5:30 p.m. With some pastries to 8 p.m. So you now have other restaurants outside the lounge, like a normal hotel or restaurant that you can actually add your lunch or your dinner in full, but you are paying for it. It's not inclusive. So okay, but the advantage of that place is the view. So the view, let's not let's be sincere. The view is heavenly. I love it. I really, really love it. So I just said, okay, let me try the normal breakfast for £25 for some days. Then at least I'll choose one day for the view, the lounge. I really want to see what it looks like. I really want to experience it. So that's where class comes in. Honestly, when you get to the lounge, you forget that you're in the same hotel. It's for you know, the creme de la creme, you know, the executives. Hmm. In this life, get money, oh, like my people used to say, I'm a Nigerian girl, you know. So get money, oh. It's a sin to be poor. Poverty, not bastard. So, you know, when I got there, I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. I fell in love immediately. It's so amazing. Honestly, I must tell you, I enjoyed it. Every bit of even if I was paying the £55 for the view alone, it's really worth it. The view alone for £55 is really, really worth it. So I enjoyed my breakfast. I really enjoyed. I didn't really eat much though. You like said, I after I pay 55 pounds, let me enjoy my. I didn't really eat much, but that food that I had, it tasted okay. It's very very nice. But you know what it comes with? The package, the fruit bowl. Oh my! The highlight of my breakfast on that day was the fruit bowl. The fruit bowl was something to die for. If I can actually be going there for the fruit bowl alone, the fruit bowl alone, I can actually go there for it. So the fruit bowl was well packaged, very neat, very clean, very presentable, very beautiful, and it is so fresh. Yes, fresh. And the view, the ambience, I love it. So my 55 pounds did not go to waste. I can do that over and over again. I love that. So that's where class comes in. So compare the breakfast I had in the general breakfast room to the breakfast I had at the lounge. They are two different things. It's a world apart. You even forget that you are in the same hotel that you had a breakfast yesterday compared to the breakfast you are having the following day at the lounge. It's different. They are two different things. They are two world apart. It's beautiful. I love it. Yes, I love it. So that's one side about that. So the another thing is customer service. You know, they tried. I give them like maybe 8/10. My 8/10 based on my experience. They always look at you like maybe color, maybe they size you up and say, okay, this one get money, this one na baba, or this one is a very executive for coming from. That's why anywhere you go, just make sure you dress well and present yourself so well. You need to dress well, always look good, always smell nice, carry yourself well, confidence. So it doesn't matter your class, it doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter. Those things, before they can see that, those things are hidden gem. Nobody's written it on their head that, okay, I'm the CEO of so 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 place, I'm coming from so so place, I'm the top notch from where I'm coming from, top gun and all that. Nobody is never written anywhere. But the first thing that attracts people, your look, the way you carry yourself, your confidence. Even if you don't understand English or you don't speak good English, there are some people that they don't even speak English. Here, yeah, I've seen a lot of people, they speak their language and they speak it with class. So it's not really compulsory. Maybe you speak English or you speak English. It's not my mother tongue. It's not my first language. Do you understand? So it's not really compulsory that you should speak their language, you speak English, or you should be fluent. What English do I even understand? You know, we that speak English and you still be careful. Like, okay, the way I'm talking, I need to be careful. I do not make I'm we both to my salt you know that this one error, don't go there. So we always there's a room for development, room for growth. You grow along the way, you develop yourself along the way. So but at least number one thing that you need, even if you are speaking your mother's tongue, you're speaking in your local language, you're speaking your own dialect, in your own accent, you have to speak with confidence, know what you're doing. So be well read, learn, educate yourself. When you're going somewhere, don't just go like, okay, I'm going. It's not out of, too much talk. Even if it's just little talk, little expression, make sure that what you're saying makes sense. You know what you're talking about, you know what you're saying. And if you don't know it, just keep quiet. Because sometimes the more you talk, the more foolish you look. If you don't have that content, if you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't, if you're, excuse me, if you're not knowledgeable about what you're saying, if you talk too much, sometimes you look stupid. So sometimes you don't know what to say, just keep quiet. So confidence, knowledge, you know, ready to learn, know what you're saying, know what you're doing. If you don't have a fact, keep quiet, just zip it, just. Respect comes with that anyway. So I think they size you up, they know, okay, this one's coming from this one, you know where you're coming from. The way you look, they don't even care. But the way you look, they already know where you're coming from. Do you understand? So always try, invest in yourself. Always look good, always smell nice, carry your confidence, smile, respect people, speak with respect to them. So those things really matter. So the customer care aspect, they size you up, that's it. But after at the end of the day, they treat you well. But the first impression, the 5 second impression really matter most. So if you don't want them to rubbish you, if you don't want them to treat you bad, if you want them to, I don't mean that it's supposed to be like that. Normally it's supposed to be general, you know, you're supposed to treat everybody equally. But life is not fair. Life is not fair. It's not always like that. It's not always like that. So you present yourself well, look good, smell nice, carry your confidence, carry yourself well, respect people, be humble. So so that when they figure out about you, the respect will come in folds. Not that you will be proud and when they find out something about you, they feel like, so what's all this? So, you know, that's it. Life lessons. So I talked about the amenities, right? The pool, the spa. The spa too is okay. It's overpriced. Yeah, sure. But it's okay. I love using spa in Caribbean. Caribbean spas very cheap and they have good services. So, well, you know, in this part of the world, Europe, when I went to Paris too, spa very expensive, but you sometimes you get value. Sometimes it's just, you know, they are selling the look, the face, the name, you know, the brand. So it's not really the service. But here too, it's okay. I did my spa and I enjoyed it though. It's a very good session, but it's overpriced. So I think that's all about this hotel. Overall, I rate it 7 over 10. So I take my mark away from the amenities. I take it away from a little from customer service. Then I take it away from a little from food. Then more away from entertainment. So my high score comes to location, aesthetics. What again? Yeah, location and aesthetics has it for me. Aesthetics has it for me. Then the lounge has it for me. So that's where I rate it high. I rate it high from location. I rate it high for aesthetics. I rate it high for the lounge. That's it. You know, it's a very good one. So, but they need to work on their customer service more. They need to um work on their amenities more. Yeah. And the room service too, they're doing well. At least they clean my room very well, very often. I think every day. But if you don't want them to clean your room, you opt out. You just tell them at the customer service they have option of getting 2 bottles of wine in place of that, or they give you I think 5,000 points for the Radisson because this hotel is called Park Plaza, Westminster Bridge. Yeah, Park Plaza. So I think they are affiliated with Radisson or it's owned by the person that owned Radisson or something because I saw something Radisson at the reception. So they offer you 5,000 points for Radisson. So 5,000 Radisson points if you are that kind of person that uses Radisson Hotel and all that. So yeah. So if you want to opt out from cleaning your room every day, you get 5,000 points or you get 2 bottles of wine. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all about the hotel. Overall, it's not bad. It's okay. It's pricey. This room, is $270. Yeah, $270 per night. And they asked me to upgrade when I came in. That if I want to upgrade my view, I have a good view anyway. I'll show it to you. So that if I want to upgrade my view, that I can pay £65 per night again. So don't worry. How many hours have I even spent in the room so far? So I can upgrade. I said okay, it's okay, I'm okay. 270 is not a small money, so it's a big deal. So I took for $270 per night, which is very okay. So it comes with free bottles of water, 2 bottles. Another thing, lest I forget, microwave. Oh my god, that thing, it's crazy. I'm not. I know it's for to be on the safe side, or to protect their properties and all that. So you are not allowed to use microwave. They don't put microwave in this room. In this room, that I don't know about other rooms. Maybe in their suites, in the executive rooms or something. Maybe they have it. But in this my room, they have only one small fridge, which is I don't even understand the functionality. But they still have the small fridge, refrigerator, but no microwave. And I'm a foodie. I always eat out and I bring food in case I'm hungry again. So when I want to warm my food, what will I do? So I had to call the reception. Okay, Excuse me, I need to warm my food. Do I go to the kitchen to do that? They said they don't have access. We guests don't have access to a kitchen to warm our food. So if you have food from outside, or you have a leftover that you brought in, or you buy to go, they call it takeaway. You buy takeaway, you brought it to the room, it's wasted. I have a food there. I went to Lolac restaurant to eat, and their food is very very good. They call amala pekam, so I had amala pekam. I had amala, that's abola gbegiri, that's an African food from Nigeria. So I had the amala, and they sell ayamase. That ayamase, the look alone was something to die for. It's very very, it looks good and it smells so nice. So it smells so original. Okay, I said, okay, let me pack ayamase. So I took ayamase as to go, and I brought it to the room, hoping that, okay, that night when I'm hungry at night, I can actually warm it up and eat. I knew already, because I did my room tour already. I knew there was no microwave, but I never thought that there won't be anywhere in the hotel that will have access to microwave. At least if there's no microwave in the room, there should be somewhere, maybe kitchen, maybe somewhere, that you can actually go there and have access to something that you need that is not in your room. So I called, they were telling me no microwave in the kitchen and no access to the kitchen to warm the food or something. Okay, what will happen to my food? I should go trash it? So I had to walk. That's one of my experience I had. Thank God I didn't forget. So I had to go back to the reception myself in person and ask them. I was the one that called you earlier and asked about the microwave issue again, and they said the same thing. I even talked to the manager, same thing, that I don't have access to microwave, no access, no, who does that? So I'm a travel advisor. So if I want to book this hotel, for that fact alone, I might change my mind. Because as an African, we are used to buying food outside. Yes, we are used to it. Because I don't know, maybe I'm used to it. I don't know every other person. I'm used to it. Not really, must it be African food? No. Sometimes when I go to vacation, even if I'm spending a week, I might not even visit African restaurants or go to any other. But I did African food here because I've heard about Enish in Dubai in here too. So I said, okay, I didn't even have intention. It's not on my list of restaurants to visit anyway. But I just feel like, okay, I think I carried one boat, and the boat driver was telling me he is from Nigeria, from my country. So we had a very good chat along the way. So and I said, what have you been eating? I said, anyway, when I go on a vacation, I don't really do African food. I do whatever in the hotel, or whenever I go out, I do whatever I have access to. I love to try other people's food. So I do a lot of other people's food. So that's have you tried Pekam Amala? I said, yeah, that's my first stop. When I came in, I dropped my bag and I went there straight. So I said, okay. He said, have you tried Enish? I said, oh, so Enish is closed. I said, okay. And that day I was actually going to Oxford Street to do some shopping, little shopping. So I said, okay. So I said, when I drop you at Oxford, is very close to Oxford. That is very, very close. Okay. I said, okay. So he just dropped me and pointed to it. Okay, that's Enish. So that's why I found Enish. I said, okay, so it's an opportunity. Let me visit and see what they have to offer. That one is another story for another day. I'm doing another video on that alone. So I did Enish and I bought the food, and the food was okay. So I brought it, and okay, the Enish is another day. I had the Enish and I finished it on the spot, because the experience of the other Ayamase was the prior one. So the Ayamase issue, in fact, if I open my fridge and it's still there, so I have to trash it on my way now. When I'm going, I have to trash it, because and I spent £34 in buying the food I had there, and the Ayamase that I brought to the room. So my £34 just wasted, like, no, my £34 is not wasted. That's true. The £34 is part of the amala. So the amala alone should be around maybe £15 or something. So my £15 just goes to a waste like that. So for that alone, it's not, doesn't make sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense, because this is my first experience of having an hotel that do not have microwave in the room, but that do not even have access to the microwave anywhere in the hotel. I don't know of other rooms, but the room, I stay in superior room. In this superior room that I booked, no microwave, and I was told no microwave access in the kitchen. So my food just got to waste. So I think with that, I'm taking 1 point again. I give it 6/10, not 7 anymore. So I think that is that about that. What other things I've not touched about this hotel? I think I've touched everything about it. So if I remember something else, I'll attach it. But I've touched everything about it. So the good, the bad, the ugly. So far so good. It's a good experience for me. So I had fun. I enjoyed myself. Thank you all for watching. So next I'm doing about the UK. I'll do the UK travel guide. So, and I will record that anyway. I don't think I'll do the paper one this time. So I'm doing the recording one. So watch out for the UK travel guide. And if you have not bought my travel guide, I had one travel guide already on Amazon. Yeah, it consists of the Paris, the Bahamas, Mexico, and Canada. So I have that. It's selling fast on Amazon, so you can grab one if you plan to visit any of those countries that I just mentioned. It's gonna help you a whole lot. So it's just, yeah, it's on Amazon. Just the link in my bio, the link on this video, you can just click and it will take you straight to the Amazon to get your own copy. So for the UK guide, just watch out. I'll work on that and I'll drop it very soon. And then what again? Yeah, for my travel club. So if you're interested and you want to join the travel club, it's $100 membership. So, or you can do $10 monthly. So whichever way that you you prefer, you can do $100 yearly membership or $10 monthly membership. And it comes with a whole lot of advantages. My travel guide, you have access to it free of charge. I plan trips, the group trips, vacation, family vacation, cruise. I plan trips. So if you are planning trips with me, you get 50% discount on the charge, not on your total package, on the charge, on it, yes. So on my service charge, you get, even if you want to travel 100 times a year, you get 50% off the service charge. So that's another advantage. Then free guide, you get free guide from me. Then free consultation. Then I have referral bonus. If you refer someone, if the person is paying $100, you're getting $20 back. So, and yes, if the person is paying $10 monthly, you get $2 monthly. So that is that about that. And you have a lot of freebies too. Free consultation, free information, any information about traveling that I know, that I'm aware of, I drop it. You'll be the first to know about it. So, and we plan trips together too. So when we plan trips together, you get your advantages, you get your bonuses, you get your perks. So it's a good club to be. So come join my club, my travel club, Travel Chummies, and you get value for your money. That's one thing I assure you of, and I'm very, I'm very sure of that. So come join us. Let's tour the world together. Let's have fun together. It's a good one. So thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for staying through. Click, like, comment, drop your observations, and share this content. Follow us for more. Subscribe to my channel. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.